Hey everybody, still Guts in Tennessee. I'm glad you're back. This video today, wanting to try to talk about learning from your mistakes. And I saw somebody in the video quite a while back talk about, don't go back and watch your winning videos. You need to be watching your losing videos. So I have my game set up to save every replay, and when I lose, especially if I'm playing bad multiple games, I stop playing and I go back and watch some of the videos and tell myself what I'm doing wrong if that's what I need to do. You don't always have to do that. You can sit and look at the battle results screen and think about the game. I do that quite a bit too. But in particular, this game, I had a chance to win the game. I was one of two left at the end versus four, and one shot away from winning, and I failed. And I'm going to show some nude play, embarrassing moments for me, but I'm doing this to hopefully help someone else learn that this is a good way to learn what you're doing wrong. So let me just start it up here. So we were here on Karelia. Like I said, it was platooning with 556-223 in Bog Pocket. Tier 8, we're top tier. Looking at the lineup, you see all the heavies they have. We only had one heavy, so we got a lot more mediums than them. So typically the heavies brawl out, down in the southeast corner, and all the mediums go to the northwest corner and brawl. So I tell 5-5 and them, let's go to the northwest like usual and try to win that side quickly as we can, and then we can fall back and defend the base if they lose the other side. So let me fast forward here till we get up here. So I kind of keep an eye, and there's only us three and this Super Persian going. There's a couple of tier 6 mediums out in the field, which I actually said, man, they don't need to be out there. And this T-34-85 starts taking hits, and so I'm the faster of our tanks, so I get up here first. But I don't want to just run out there and get shot, so there's two autoloaders. Go ahead and slow down here. Go ahead and poke out and get a shot once my guys catch up. Like I said, I didn't want to poke too early and them rush me. So they realize that I'm not by myself. So we're just don't want to push the situation. Just want to try to get up here and get shots on people. It's getting crowded, so I don't want to get in anybody's line of fire. So I just sort of wait. Everybody shoots, so I'm gonna pull up a little bit. So I'm more worried about that pilot, because if I pull out and he pulls out, he's going to have good shots on me. So I got this IS-2 is coming, and so I pull back. Just trying to bait him, make him come forward. So I need to shoot his cupola and shoot terribly. The commander's hatch. So I'm just sort of keeping tabs, because we're thinking we're going to get flanked by the Lorraines. So pulling up, everybody kind of shot their volleys. I'm pulling up more, see what I see. Took a quick shot, but don't make it. So it's at this point, I'm going to pause it here. 5-5 and Bog, I think it was 5-5 said, yep, he's looking that way. That the Lorraines had shown up back here. And being playing in platoons, I mean, I should have immediately turned around, because that's probably what they were going to do. But in a random battle, when I notice people are pushing around and the force split in front of me, my first reaction is just to move forward. So that's what I did here. I pushed over, got a shot on this IS-2. Wish I would have tracked him, but so I think he's pulling back some. So I want to pull around for this pilot here. The IS gets me in the side, so the Lorraines are killing my guys. So I decide to fall back and help them, which gets me another shot from the pilot. So that was my first big mistake. I should have just stayed over there. I made the commitment to go. So he just killed 5-5. Bog had already died, so I avenged him. So the Super Persian looks like he's in good shape over there. This IS-2 is pushing. So I'm reloading. Finish him off. So I want to go help the Super Persian, and I'll speed up again, because he takes care of business before I can get there. So at this point, I don't want to push around the corner, because like Klaus says, don't help your team lose by not going back and defending base. So, but I decided I want to take a look around the corner and just see what we can see here. And like a total noob, I come out way too far and take a shot. So mistake number 2 right there. I lost more HP. So you got to try to save your HP early. It's 8 versus 7. I'm about 50% now, a little less. So I signal to the Super Pershing to fall back, just to kind of let him know that's what I'm going to do, so I don't just leave him hanging there. So I'm going to speed up a little bit, kind of crest a little bit here just to try to get a peek, but I don't want to poke through there. I'm going to come around the corner here. The Super Pershing goes up to kind of where I was looking, so I just want to pull up, pull back, kind of see if I get spotted, which I don't. So then this guy shows up, and I've got a good aim, but it misses. I must have wiggled just a little bit or something. Just want to wait long enough to get another shot. Left him on just a couple HP. So get up against here for Artie. So speed up again, because I'm pretty sure he was the only guy over here. Because the Super Pershing's been sitting up there and hasn't taken a shot yet, so I don't think anybody's seeing him. So I can't really get a shot on him. So let me slow down a little bit, because at this point, I'm in the Scorpion's view range. There's a medium up on the hill enemy, and I don't want to get spotted by the Scorpion and then be within the render range of that medium. So that's why I was scared to move forward. So I'm trying to lead this guy and find my shot, and actually landed it. But it took me a long time, so now I've lost vision. Take a blind shot anyway. So again, kind of don't want to move up and get spotted so they can shoot me from the hill where the T-34-1 last was. So go ahead and pull up to this rock here. So there's the Scorpion. See if I can find a shot. And there he is. And that looked good, and actually did land that, I believe, because I did hit a blind shot on somebody. So I'll take another blind shot. Pershing died to the T-32, so you can't see him. He's outside my render range, and he's falling back. So notice the Super Pershing did the same as me. He sort of pulled to a rock where he had shots across here, but he didn't overcommit. So I decided to pull out here to see if I can find somebody, and there's the T-34-1, and I'll only track him. So here's mistake number 3. I missed that shot, and I'm going to miss my next shot. Right here. One of those 2 shots. So imagine if I would have hit one of those 2 shots now. So he'd be a 1 shot down there. So the Emil has started capping. Pretty sure it's the Emil because he was the last spotted over there. So I've got to start making my way towards cap. So the T-34-1 to be dead right now. Super Pershing just hit him. Got an angle on him. So that's going to come back to haunt us because he's going to be one of the 2 left at the end of the game. So let me speed up because we're heading back to reset. Super Pershing said defend base. I said affirmative. So there's still one on cap. I was kind of hoping I could wait on the Super Pershing, but I can't. It's getting close, and the second one gets on here, so there's 10 seconds left. Slow down. That's the Scorpion. Had run all the way down here and got on cap. So the Emil was the big capper, so still 13 seconds left. I've got to reset him. So I come in, and this is my next mistake. This number 4. Should have stopped and aimed. I was lucky and bounced a shot. Got the kill. So I'm thinking the T-34-1's where I'm looking out there somewhere. There he is. I just don't want to get shot. I pull into the rocks here. So the rock's in his line of fire. So I decided to head over here this way because the Super Pershing's kind of on that side. Just want to get some angles on this T-34 won. I don't know where the T-32 is. We're pretty sure he's moving up. I'm talking to 5-5 and Bog this whole time, and they're kind of thinking he's moving up. In fact, I think he got a shot on somebody earlier from the middle of the map. So, and I have no idea. One of these new moments. I don't know what I thought I was going to be shooting at from aiming there. So, yep, the T-32 does show up over there. So I decided to come down here because the T-34 was last down here on this lower level by the rocks. So I'm hoping I can find him. Go ahead and get rid of him. Just make it us against the one heavy. But he's not down here anymore. So I don't want to go any closer to the T-32 because I'm not spotted. So I'm increasing my distance. So he's outside our view range now. So he disappears. Pull back in. There he is. So don't want to get any real closer to him. So turn. Try to get down here. See if I can get a shot. So we're still worried about this T-34. Where is he? We're thinking he ran out into the field. Was our guess. So kind of to the left of me. Kind of where I'm fixing to head towards and look. Thinking he's out here somewhere. And there he is up there. He came all the way around. Super Pershing had just fired. He shot him and has the reload and kills the Super Pershing. So I know I've got to kill him, and he's running back up the hill towards the cap. So I'm going to run this way. Try to catch him before he gets away. Speed up a little bit. Try to make this thing short. There he is. I stop to aim, and I kill him. So I'm in a good spot right now. Because I think I have an advantage of being in a medium tank. View range, mobility, all that good stuff. Just needed to play better here. So here I should have come down, got some speed, and took a left. And I didn't. I took a right. Because I think he's moving up the back alley towards the cap. But I guessed wrong. He tracks me. He was sitting in the same freaking spot. So I fixed my tracks. I don't want to stay sitting there. Get up into these rocks for cover. So now I'm in a bad position. Don't really have any place to go. So I'm thinking maybe I could pull up here, and there's plenty of rocks in the way to block his line of fire, but another bad move. So this was my fifth big mistake, these moves here at the end, moving into this position and then trying to get away from it. So I got 4 HP. Remember I told you I was one shot away, so pull up into these nice bushes. I'm not spotted. I do get a shot on him. So I rolled 234. He's got 232 hit points left. So one more shot. Try to use this little place here, and he squeezes the trigger faster than me. So like I said, played like a noob, but I want to illustrate this point too. I went back and watched this game, later, and not right that moment, but later that afterwards. And I want to identify what I did wrong. I kind of knew during the battle the things I did wrong, but I wanted to use this as a teaching moment for anyone who's interested in learning, that you learn from your mistakes. Because everybody, what they need to know is different for every single person, because everybody has their own base knowledge of what they've accumulated up to now. So you've got to conserve your HP. Your HP is a pool. It's the most precious thing you have is your HP, and you've got to conserve it and look out for it. You can't trade shots with people, especially early. You've got to, take all of that into account and then make smart moves at the end of the game. If you're there at the end, you got to make these smart moves. You have the whole battlefield to work with, especially in a medium tank when you got view range and mobility, and you've got to keep using that every time. That needs to be your default go-to, is not run towards him. Why I turned towards him, I can't tell you why. Like I said, I thought maybe he was moving up, but, I should have tried to get some distance again and outspot him. So I'll show this end result thing here. Like I said, this wasn't about my battle, because I didn't play well. I had 5 kills, 2,400 damage, which wasn't a bad game, but I failed at the end. And it's embarrassing to put this up, I'll be honest with y'all. Hats off to Dusty09 from the Harm Z clan. He got the most damage, 4 kills. He was there in the Super Pershing at the end with me. And I would have lost money. I was running a reserve, so I was spamming gold premium ammo. So, but I just hope somebody learned something from this. And if you did, let me know something, like it, something. Y'all keep tanking and have fun, guys.